All right, baby, we back once a motherfucking again. I got that there jungle my way. All right, so yesterday, I think about like 3 days ago. Oh yeah, on my day out Monday. So that was been about almost 5 days, but about 4 days ago, I just about like it was about I don't know. I've been up for about 14 hours, tired, somewhat booming, of course, and played a couple of games, and then got a bunch of whiny enters. And I just wasn't in the mood to hear them just moan and cry and realize, hey, we need to do amped up damage. There's a time and place. I think my last Udyr build, I might have ran what do you call it, but I had a matchup where every lane lost, and I'm running phase. And I was like, man, and my style that I play, it's like, when you play in the lower divisions, especially if you're not mean and they don't recognize, Trick, then you're good, because if they see me, they might ghost me, and in my head, okay, they're watching me because I want to go in on this fiddlesticks right here. This motherfucker over there standing still, he's spazzing out over there. But so what I like to do, and you didn't see this, remember last time I didn't have my jungle item, but I have my jungle item. So what I like to do is go here. We take a look at the rune setup right here. Now you see everything. Press the attack, triumph, so the reset. And then tenacity, just in case you have any, what do you call it? Because if you go alacrity, that means you're buying mercs this game. But why the f would I want to buy mercs versus no Winaga and what do you call it? And if I get tenacity from here, I can go swifties just to get the movement speed. Other than that, I mean, mercs, unless they're running all AP and you're gonna buy mercs, then it's okay to go alacrity. Unless you want the lifesteal. Lifesteal wouldn't be bad either, because you get it faster in the jungle since you're beating on these camps. And then of course last stand or Coop. I think Coop probably would have been better because they're all fucking squishy. But overall, doesn't really matter. That's the bottom row. And then Cell, and then Water Walker. You can go Nimbus if you want to go Nimbus, but I'm just gonna stick to what do you call it. It sucks that I didn't go Nimbus, but I'm not worried about it. So and then after that, attack speed, armor, and then damage. You got Nobunaga checking to see if what do you call it's up. They don't ward it. So what Nobunaga should do, especially when you play against an Udyr, and you don't never know what type of Udyr you're gonna play against if you're fiddlesticks here, and you just don't want to have to deal with it. So the main thing is protecting your jungle. He should have pump faked it. So what you could do is pump fake, like bot lane, just show up bot, even as top, and then just try to do 2 camps you can, or just get blue out of your way. He doesn't do the 2 camp clear. He's like, it might as well. So yeah, and then me, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go straight here. I get bear stance second, just in case he pulls up. Put the ward there to get some information. He's right there. And I'm gonna explain something here when it comes to the drawn attention. So sticks out here. Okay, he drops his smite. I'm gonna drag it up a little bit just in case he pulls up. Okay, I see him. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna learn how the other lanes react. And I'm sitting here like, man, I want to kill this motherfucker. Okay, well, I don't know what he's thinking, but so I gotta dance around and drag it out. Cash comes to help me out, Logan Paul, and then gets pulled up on, flashed on, levels up. Okay, dies in the process. Then I gotta wait for another 30-40 mana. I gotta make sure we kill him here. Get the kill. So me getting the kill, remember what I said, and I don't know if I said it in other My Way, because you're watching that shit, but it's you versus fiddlesticks. Fiddlesticks, we're tied up in CS. Gold right now doesn't really matter. Pretty much evened out. He actually gets that kill, probably red buff or the drain, whatever it was. But regardless, what is Fiddlesticks gonna do next is what I want to do. There's no way he goes top, so I'm gonna go ahead and meet him here. I'm thinking, okay, there. And this motherfucker actually, nope, goes to top side, and there's nothing for him to farm after unless he wants to go into my land. And as you can see, I can 5 camp all the way to top side. The life is good. Instead, he goes and takes crab, drops a ward, and and then now he's running all the way down fucking bot. And as you can see, I went from, instead of going across the fucking world, I went to crowd to meet him there, to get him to waste time to try to kill him and draw attention and fight everybody here. But I didn't get that to crab blue, bada boom, bada bam, into 1-2 camps top side. And my game plan right now is to make this guy's life a living goddamn hell. To tell Nobunaga, Swain, and everybody, you need to help this dude or I'm gonna take all his shit. I don't care what happens in this game. Since I'm running amp damage, I'm not running phase and all that stuff. I gotta drop a big one, man. I gotta drop a big Duco. So we're gonna drop a ward here. Looping around. So right here, I mean, you got Dip. When you see Dip overextended that hard, I mean, look at this. I have to loop all the way around because I don't want to go through that. Boom, boom. I mean, it's free money. The camps aren't going anywhere. We know Sticks ain't coming into my jungle without getting his shit penetrated. We level 4. And then we come in here and get the easiest kill of my life. I mean, that's one thing you don't want to do. You don't want to give me free kills. My boy get an assist there? Oh, I think he did. Okay, so this right here, 1-2, and then if Blitz decides to go over there, whatever. He's taking a time to take about 30, 40 seconds, 20 seconds, maybe even have to back after that. To get this. Nobunaga comes, Blitz comes, everybody comes to help him. Look at this. Now he has to back. His red's about to be up. I don't know if I go for this, but we'll see in a second. But we go and gank mid lane here. I mean, this dude's just pulled up, and jungler just back, and he shouldn't be overextended. He should be playing safe, and we push the lane out. And see if we get Fiddlesticks. So one thing you can do is try to force Fiddlesticks here mid. You see, you gotta understand the situation right here. So once it's 5 minutes, you don't get that bullshit, you know, tower loses whatever the boost it gets. You have a big minion wave that you're about to kill. A lot of you guys run back into your jungle. Yeah, I really gotta drop one. So boom, we kill him here. And so the first thing I do is I come help push this wave. Now, in a situation like this, you know, Casadino, what you would want to do, you don't want to take the gold unless, of course, you know 100% you know what to do with it. But what I'm doing here is I'm setting up because I already know this game's already over. 3-1, I'm worth 300 gold. Sticks could come mid and hold this. But if he holds this, it's exactly what I want him to do. He leaves his whole jungle up. I know his red spawning, and then he goes top side. I don't know if he's gonna go for the crab, but hey, go for it. Because what I'm gonna try to do is get this play down, dropped pretty low here. Boom, 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 boom. Go ahead and pick up crab, and you see that how easy that was? 2 plates. Rip spawns in, what do you call it? So if you just take a rip and drop it off to the side, that drops it down to 1 plate. You kill him 1 time, guess what? What does that mean? If you can kill him 1 time, this is how you gotta think inside your head. 1 time, for the 1 time, then you can get the plate without dropping rift on 3, meaning that you 100% sure get first blood tower around 9 minutes or even less. If it takes you 20 seconds, you go straight there and you kill him. But there's always going to be an opportunity to kill him. And just because there's always an opportunity, I'm not going to waste my time. This is still a 1v1 sitch right here. So we got Swain over there. We got Malphite chilling. Like I said, it's all about confrontation. Casadino comes over. Nobunaga's right here. And we're going to go ahead and hold that real quick. Walks into me. Rip. So the question is, and like if Nobunaga comes over here, what are the end results going to be when you got Casadino with the 2 built-in second flash, which is absolute 4.8? Yeah, okay, whatever. Still, imagine having a 5-second flash, and then regular flash is on 300 seconds. It makes no goddamn sense. Champion is broken. And then you got the deer, just raw damage. We're talking about like Manny Pacquiao cracked out here, you know. And then you got Sticks. So he comes over to here to help Sticks here. So you got to understand the situation right here. So he doesn't say, hey man, if I go help you, I'm just gonna die. So what you need to do is protect your own jungle, and it starts from the very beginning. You remember how I said the first 10 minutes sets the tone? Like I said, just because I died that 1 time, I'm thinking of what he's gonna be doing next. And at this very given moment, instead of just clearing his bot side, since he already his early game and just giving up this side and just maybe trying to work this over here, but then again his bot lane is not doing so well, so if he extends, so that option going into my jungle is pretty much out of the picture right now. It's rough for Fiddlesticks, and I don't like the stop. I don't like the let in. If you watch like my old school Nunu videos, you watch what I try to do to people. I try to take every single fucking buff. Can you imagine that? Every single, like, imagine jungling, and my mindset is to not give you 1 single buff. I've done it to hundreds of junglers, NA junglers. And this guy right here, he got his red buff, and that's it. He's only got his red buff. And I'm gonna go ahead, look around, and I mean they call me checks. I know he's back in 8 seconds, right? Look at me right here. Throw it in turtle first because I'm about to eat about multiple shots, and then they don't react. I mean, you don't want anybody helping you on your team, because if you do that, if you're already losing this lane, or if you're winning, then you're taking your win-ins and you're coming after me. I don't care if I die, because you know I already know what I gotta do late game, and but my bot lane is winning, so it's rough, man. Here I'm gonna insta back. Oh, no way, that's just, he just hit level 5. I'm about to be, if I'm not mistaken, level 7. When we take a look at the whole thing, man, you have to understand this, like what type of struggles he's going through and how you can make it worse, and what does this mean, how, you know, the struggle that he has for his, you know, whole team. How are they going to be able to uplift Sticks and get them back in the game? And you know, when top lane pops off 31 CS at 8 minutes, he thinks he's something special. He just starts crying about how, you know, he's so much better, blah 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 blah. But the problem is, if this Swain was 80 CS 211, he forces me to buy him more. So if he plays the right way, I mean, if he plays like, you know, to 1v2, I guess you would say, or just kept safe and didn't overextend at the wrong times and continue the farm mode, then he has a chance to carry this game and shut me down, and it just forces me to get, you know, the deeper the game goes, actually it's going to be hard for him. But he's got to understand, like, the deeper it goes, what I turn into. I turn into a goddamn breacher. Not only that, I'm running press, so I have the option to penetrate. So Sticks here, 2 camp, 3 camp. Have we seen, oh, we haven't seen the 3rd rotation of buff, so he's only seen his red buff this game. So we 3 buffed because I went and sold his blue at the start and gave him his red, and then I 4 buffed. So that's one thing to keep track. When you do that to somebody, you know, I'm fucking done. I you know, in season 5, what do you call it? Well, in this elo, you know, people are just delusional. Well, just they don't have that knowledge of what the fuck is going on here. Because, you know, you see bot lane looks like they're feeding. Twitch is gonna walk through everything, gets knocked up by Blitz, but it doesn't really matter. I haven't really gone bot. There's no need to. Now understand, like, it's hard, man, like where you want to be, but top Fiddlesticks does not need to be top. Well, tell you the truth, you know, when I'm sitting here thinking about it, me playing this game, me being the Udyr, it's over. And I don't know what the f he was doing, but I think he realized he f***ed up and he should have committed and dropped the ignite. But right here, we're out here grabbing crab, and when Nobu's Naga's dead for 13 seconds, and then I see Sticks ganking top. He's level 6 right here, just hit level 7. And then a homeboy goes top. It's like, what are you doing, brother? And then I also said before, when he killed Nobunaga, I said, well, if he shows up, I'm gonna jump on him. So Sticks being right here is not going to be next to, what do you call it, doesn't analyze the situation. And do you expect Fiddlesticks saying, oh, hey Nobunaga, you're about to get doven, and if they divin you, what are you gonna do? Nothing besides die. So he pretty much has to sit right here, and what I'm doing here is I'm pushing this wave. So if you push this wave, because this wave is about to go down, but of course it's not, because you see a caddy right there, yeah, you push the, yeah, it's not gonna go down, but if you push this wave will automatically push up. Meaning, let's say you had no minions here, and then you know Nomunaga's right there, and you want this wave to push right into the tower, or if he's still dead for 20 seconds, understand this. Instead of walking back because there's no minions and the wave is about to pull up right here, you right click down and you drag the wave right here. F the Fiddlesticks, he ain't gonna do anything to me because you're strong as fuck. Then you have this wave automatically run up instead of having a wave clear it. Or you could drag it right here. But then again, what I want in a situation like this, especially since I can tank with Turtle, is I want to sit right here, drag this wave with me, and have my wave pulled up, and then you're right there, not wasting one. You got that mini wave to the tower as fast as possible with no delay, and you can go ahead and bang bang. And then as soon as he shows up, drop the stun. Even if I don't kill him, if I drop one dot, that's okay. Right here, that's 100%. But then again, so here I think Cass, I'm gonna let Cass finish that. There's no need for me to eat too much damage. And then he goes and flashes, and you know, I'm out here. All right, so here Logan Paul gonna back on Cass, and you know me, and Fiddlesticks doesn't realize that I'm gonna continue to push. And well, look at this, watch this, guys. What this is what happened. Look, boom. You see why I go for every single plate? I got every single plate mid share, oh, besides the last one, but I shared with Casadino, which is not a goddamn problem. You know, if you watch one of my videos, run it down mid Trick2g, type that in, and you'll see like a season 3 video. you can watch that, understand that like mid lane is the best lane if you do it. Even though it did, I wasn't really 100%. So it's just a Nobunaga thing. He's goddamn he shines on everybody. Like he's the best goddamn player, and you kill him a couple times, it's over. But the thing is, of course, it started with me and Sticks. The difference X 6K to 36. That's a big difference right there. My boy Sticks out here. That's to run for his life, and oh man. Sticks out here struggling, but the main thing we need to show here, how to finish games here. 1-2. We got my boy Twitch going in right here when I kill it. Now you're probably saying, Trick, why don't you run there? Okay, well, first off, I have 2700. At this point, you just want to avoid a little confrontation. I would let the fiddlesticks die here. Like, if you were to die here, it delays. It gives a little back, but the game's already over. Yeah, 100%. If you know, in my head, the game is 100% over. But for you guys that are trying to climb, you need to understand the situation right here. That you could say, hey, they back off. You fucked up. You almost died, and that's it. Leave it at that. Cass can go back mid, continue to farm up, and get paid. Keep this guy at 141 instead of giving a bonus big check to Nobunaga and giving him slight hope, and then you can do the 4 camp from bot to top side. And let it be that. And I'm just trying to minimize like keeping my mistakes at a minimal and not trying to die. And then of course you know, I have a not back, then I'm sitting here greeting like a motherfucker. I'm gonna try to get my Triforce. We're gonna hit him with the stuns. He's not gonna be able to ult, but it wouldn't matter anyway. Didn't have enough damage. And then my boy Casso will pick that up. And then I see Stam. I wait for Dot to come back up. Okay, I see what you did there. Hit him with a Dot. I think I realized, yeah, that's probably one of the mistakes of my life right now. Let me go ahead and dippo out on here, and bam, just like that. And we'll go ahead and pick up a longsword, Triforce, and then work on Tiamat. So in this situation right here, the lead that you have is pretty much on you. You don't have a top laner. Bot lane, you got the better bot lane, 5K with that to 4,000. Really not a big difference. And mid lane, 1,300 gold to 4K. So, I mean, if you think about it, if you didn't have that 8K, look at my difference and look at everybody else's difference. I can give that 1,000 gold to somebody, and then they can pretty much equalize whatever. And then the top lane difference over here. Like, Swain actually was typing in game that he's like, oh, he's dog jungler, mid laner, whatever. But regardless, we need to get that the tier 1 towers. You could win this game straight by mid, but the main thing in my eyes for you to understand the game better is how you can chip every single tower away, regardless if you have to do it on your own. It's what you want to do, because if you continue to do that, you're going to continue to get to your next item. I've already got 2 full items, and Nobunaga is having a hard time getting to 1, and it's only 15 goddamn minutes, and we out here hunting. So what I'm gonna do is here, I'm gonna drop that rift. I think I might die here. No, I don't. Okay. So here, as soon as this happens, now you're probably saying, Trick, why aren't you in there? You could definitely probably kill somebody. You know, like I said, minimize the mistakes. You know, they didn't need to go in that hard, and 100% I can probably do damage. And right here, I'm like, okay, yeah, let's just. Oh, yeah, let's keep my oh, all right, so I actually pick up a kill there. But you see what I'm saying? If I would have went in deep and gone for what do you call, I probably could have killed what do you call it, for 1 stun and then switch over. But I don't want to die. The last thing is I don't want to die. What I want to do is I want to clear from here to here and then get top and push to get this tower is one of my options. All right, so here I guess I decide to go for a crab and I don't go for the tower. This means that you know, I just don't really care. This game is in my hands and I want it back. Now watch this. Soraka gets caught. Exactly what I want to see. Why? Because look at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right here, if you look, I'm gonna push this wave right here. I got my boy Cat. I'm glad he helped me out here. The next wave spawns in 3 seconds. I repeat, 3 seconds. They haven't even started the dragon, and we're talking about 5% bonus AD match, a bonus AD, bonus AP. And is that gonna make a difference in this game? That's the question. You can take 435 gold, 350 gold, buy yourself an Amtone and a long sword, and just say, I just bought me a dragon buff in the store because I want to protect something that's more valuable in this game. If you're losing a game, you don't know where you stand, that's a problem in League of Legends. First off, you gotta understand that there ain't no goddamn or contestant a fucking dragon unless the whole red team is there. The whole red team is not there. So the reason why I didn't go top after cleaning up whatever the cleaned up and after picking up red, because I knew dragon was about to spawn at the time. I just forgot since I played this. I don't know what day I played this, but regardless, I said I'm gonna push mid. Cass helped pushed it out, and this wave's able to meet. That's good that I actually eat that. And I go here and I push the next wave, drop the smite, and I just like, okay, I need to start hitting this. So I just wanted to get those melees out of the way just in case they overextended and these weren't in tower range. So here, go ahead and switch tank. Boom, boom. They get the dragon. They get the dragon. But at what cost are they getting this dragon? Here, I can just solo tank, and then boom. At what cost do they get that? And just like that, they lose 3 members. They do get the dragon though. They get their 4-5%, but they lose everybody over a dragon. And then your teammates with low IQ, we're talking about 10 IQ, Sofin, your Malphite's complete dirt, but it's all good because, you know, we're playing the Deer. Overall, when it comes to comparisons to sticks or just a champion individual, like when it comes to like, you know, what kind of impact, like impact stats, Udyr is the best champion in these lower tier because he's just brain dead, run it down, easy as he's like a boxer, comes in there and just starts swinging on mother, right? You know, he's got the Floyd Mayweather defense system on his W. He's got the bolt on his E. I mean, if you want to get toxic, flame, but we're not doing that. We get Manny Pacquiao Q, and we knock a motherfucker out. But we get back to your teammates, low IQ. What is the problem here? They pick up a dragon. I take middle inhibitor, and what do? They run down mid because they think they can end the game. It's 17 minutes, 7 seconds, 14 seconds, 28 seconds. So meaning if they push up here, the objective for the blue team is to push this wave. And you'll see this a lot. So if you're on the defensive and you're the Udyr and you're doing this good, but you lost middle inhibitor because you had to give it up, but you're still in the game, there's still a chance to carry the game because if you understand everything about this game, what you need to do, and when you're in the other team, you'll know, okay, yes, in the game right here, boy. And when they go in there, they just give you free 450 if the enemy jungler is, what do you call it, and you're not, you know, struggling like sticks, because you could be this fed and be losing a game like this, and as long as you understand what you got to do. So this is 100% a bad decision. They pull up, start throwing canisters, spitting on them, and they completely waste their time. So what could they have done? And as you can see, they're standing around, they don't know what to do. He throws a Q at them, there's a comm, and then they realize they absolutely wasted the time when after picking up or losing dragon and killing 3 of their teammates. They could have cleaned up the bot side jungle if it was up, but gone bot. One could have gone top, ported back home. Cass could have ported back home, or even ported top, because at this point his teleport does not mean a goddamn thing. And he could have worked on top and start pushing the next wave, continue to pressure, and I could have farmed everything in here. But instead I'm left to do all that, which I have no goddamn problem. But Cass makes it down bot after rotating mid and realizing he just wasted his time. And these are the things that you have to see as a jungler when you're seeing your teammates back and making bad decisions, and you sit there and you get mad at them for not knowing what to do, acting like you know what to do, but you're a silver, gold, fucking plat trash. This is why nobody deserves to talk trash at this game unless you understand what the is going on. So right here with Cass just poured and bot 1 2 3 4 5, and Sticks looks like he's about to get his second buff of the game, unless he got his. Nope, I took that blue buff. I took his blue buff, and he's about, somebody's about it. So that's the second buff. So he's seen 2 buffs. So yeah, 3 4 4 3. So meaning I taken 3 buffs when there's 4 buffs on the map. I taken all 4, and then I taken 3 because I took his blue and didn't take his red there. I mean, that's called big numbers. And then when Cass alone decides to go down bot, everybody decides to go down bot. It just goes to show that these guys don't know what to do. And at this point, you're better off surrendering. And it's 14-18, so it doesn't even look that bad. But the problem is, you got a deer problem. Deer problem is, it's a motherfucker. And I'm gonna go ahead and pick up this Rift, and let me tell you, you know, the Rift, there are so many different ways to play the Rift, and when it comes to the Rift, you always want to give me the Rift. Yeah, you know, I should do a Rift with goddamn My Way. You know what I'm saying? So 1, 2, 3, 4, they all run down bot, and for what? For a cask? Twitch out here trolling. Really? So that's my ADC, by the way, and yeah, he probably did that because he knows the game is already over. All right, so here we drop some DPS. All right, so we got Swain dead, he just died, and then Nobunaga dead. And then at this point, now here's another thing. Now overall, they don't need to be. This is the wrong place to be. The reason why is you lost middle inhibitor. So the question is, if you're on the blue team, can you defend this? Can you defend this tower? You could, but at what cost? You know what I mean? How many people are you gonna put top lane? 1, 2, 3, and 2 dead right now. So I see all 3 of you. What do you think I'm gonna do, guys, in a situation like? Not only that, we're talking about Fire Soul. Like, I don't care about Fire Soul, guys. Dragon is a complete waste of fucking time. You know, when you know the games could already be over, when you know how to play the goddamn map, you'll realize that when you play this game. So Saya back in here, and then bam, just like that, I drop it down, boom, pop shot. And then what I do here, the reason I jump on her is I don't want her to hit this, and I'm healthy enough to say, okay, yeah, I can go ahead and slap you and run you back in, but you want a body block for this thing so it ramp charges on this motherfucker. Goes in the ramp charge, and then flash in, slap, and then a fucking $3.50 teleport coming in. I don't know. Hopefully we don't end it here. You know. All right, so we put the game in my hands. Casadino out here. Logan. Yeah, okay. Slow down, boy. This ain't season 1. Overall, when I take these 2 towers, they don't need to teleport. But then again, you can't get mad at them because they have no fucking clue. They are better off saving port and then just going top and then getting dragon or starting baron. That's it. But instead, they just don't know. This is why I leave the base and I'm ready to focus on the next objective and my next item. And we look at the gold 12. Oh my god, that's a differential right there. We're talking about beast mode. Richest motherfucker on the map. And my cast is 7-4 and only 8,900. I'm level 15 right now, 13, 12, 12. And then again, we 3 buff. Nobunaga can't hold this lane. Oh man, oh man, oh man. And just like that, we ended. The Dragons does not win games. They don't win games. Early Dragons, if you do them, if I'm doing Udyr, it could probably take me 30-40 seconds. Or if they come to contest, anything can happen in there. But overall, there's no need to 50-50 a smite. You know, I'll take control of the map in the game over fucking trying to go for a soul and all that shit I have to go through to run it straight down. Oh, they surrendered. Am I recording? Oh, thank God. Oh my God. It's rough. It's rough out there if you don't understand the matchups, you know, or how it's supposed to be played. It's Udyr versus Fiddlesticks. And then that's because I don't care about anybody else. And after that, after I demolish this motherfucker, because that's what I like to do, I got to get that gold. And, you know, when you get that gold, do you know how to play with the lead? I've seen so many games, people don't know how to play with leads. They don't at all, and you have to learn how to play with leads. I'm going to show you guys that. I'm El Truk, by the way. This is a My Way. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions for the My Ways, if you leave comments, maybe if you guys yeah, make sure you upvote them so I can maybe next video what I do is I stack all the comments and I'll answer all your questions and like before the next My Way starts. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this. Peace, light, and this shit's dog shit.